I'm Amy Lynn, and I am awake. Awake, my soul. Awake, harp and lyre. I will awaken the dawn. Hello, everyone. I would just like to point out how awesome HD is. Now, technically my videos have already been in HD, but now they are finally up to par. I have a story that I would like to share with you, and I have been really busy lately, and it has been very difficult for me to cope with this busyness, I suppose, with my life changing so much as it has in the past few months. So this really uplifted me and made me feel a lot better about myself, I suppose. Essentially, I was sitting at my desk at work, and I work at a paper, so there's lots of people that come in, lots of crazy people, lots of very nice people, and this particular person knew one of my coworkers and began chatting with her. She was talking about how her daughter was recovering from falling in the ocean. Now, my thought, I'm sure, is the same as your first thought. What happened to her falling in the ocean? I don't get it. Why would she be recovering from that? Her daughter was trying to ride a wave back into shore because it was time to go home. And when she was riding that wave, the wave curled under and jammed her arm into the sand. And her, along with her arm. Now, when this happened, like lots of us have jammed our arm before, it hurts really bad, but she dislocated her shoulder. And as she dislocated her shoulder, the shoulder ball pinched the main nerve that helps run your arm. So she lost feeling in her arm completely. And so obviously she went to the hospital to get checked out because she can't feel her arm. It's not good because she's not really having pain, but you know, you should be able to feel your arm and move your arm because without nerves you can't do that either. And so essentially the doctors could not give her a definitive answer even after replacing her shoulder into the spot that it was supposed to be, if she was ever going to have feeling or movement in that arm ever again. So her mother goes to her church and they have a prayer vigil for her. And if I remember the story correctly, she didn't know about the prayer vigil. And so the congregation prayed for her daughter and prayed that she would have some restoration, if not full restoration, of the use of her arm. The next day, the mom goes to her daughter and asks how things are going with physical therapy and how she was and everything. And she said, "Mom, look." Now that doesn't seem like a big deal to a lot of us because those are two very small motions. But the fact that she was able to pick up her arm and put it on the table when just the day before she could make no movement whatsoever, that is God for you. Crazy awesome God for you. When asked in her predicament, even with regaining this slight amount of movement, her mother asked her how she was dealing with it. And her words were, "I wonder what God is trying to teach me from this." And that's what I want to leave you with today. The uplifting words that I overheard in the office. See you on Sunday.